JAYDES,
Hey, y'all all going to hell.
also known as Jaden Yendumai, Mandy, Nanya, Evos, Saint, whichever one you want to call it. A little brief history on JAYDES. He was born February 24, 2006, which makes him 20 years old, and he was born in Fort Lauderdale in Florida. His parents are Reggie Dumont and Melissa Dumont, and he made his first song around the age of 15 and known as the Entry Log, and after that he made his infamous 1-7 Entry Log, which people love to this day. When he was younger, around the age of 8, he started playing piano and guitar. And around that age of 17, he dropped out of school to pursue music because he was being harassed by people in his school. He also played in many sports such as volleyball, soccer, and rugby when he was in school. JAYDES has been arrested 3 times. The first time was on March 24th, 2024 for possession of Xanax. The second time was attempted murder on November 14th, 2024. And the third time was violation of probation on November 14th, 2025. He is currently free and he's doing shows quite frequently, being his last performance on May 6, 2026 in Orlando, Florida. The Evils / the Saint era, 2019 to 2020. This is the first ever era. He just started out making music here, so there's not much known and there's not much music. There's really only 5 songs which are in the genre of plug and B. This genre just blends electronic sounds with R&B and hip hop drums, nothing like super special. He finished his journey on plug and B like halfway through, then he switched to like hyper pop, slung, and like digicore, which are all like really fast paced music with upbeat tempos and a lot of vocal chops with a lot of crush in it. In this Saint era / Evils era, he made his 7 songs known as Entry Log 1-7, and they can still be found.
I just be chasing my bag alone. Be testing the racks, I'm gone. Feel like I'm Tucker. Baby, it's diamonds that's on my necklace.
The Kimi era, 2020. During this era, he made very digital music known as hyperpop. He was making music during high school and he collabed with known artists in the time in the underground such as Lungskull, Okoge, and his style was pitching up his vocals and making plenty of internet references that were popular at the time. He was also in a collective called Heart Clinic. There was many collectives around at that time known as 1C34, Nova Gang, and Haunted Mountain.
I try my place and it's not even my man. Talking down, boy, you must be insane. I ain't talking crazy, but when show his face.
The start of JAYDES. On December 31st, 2021, Evils posted to a story on Instagram an EP titled ? The fans were intrigued, so they clicked on it and they were surprised to see a brand new account titled JAYDES. The EP contained a more honed sound of plug and B. In this EP, you can tell he was really following the footsteps of the known plug and B artists such as Autumn, Summers, and Corey Lingo. During this era, he was still going to school in high school. He was around like 16. Throughout 2022, he started dropping a lot of music on the name JAYDES, such as Romanticism, which contains Tylenol, Convenience, Migraine, and For You. This EP blended a lot of melodic singing with depressing music, but then it had another jumpy song that made you feel happy.
I fell in love with the cash. Can you just keep it a stack? You only want me for the rags. She only want me for the movement. I run on my side, let's do it.
The JAYDES era part 2. Throughout all the years, over 700 songs leaked from his unreleased catalog. During these times, he was under the influence of many things such as women, drugs, and alcohol. Some of these songs also included features from current underground artists known as Che, Osamason, Smoking Skull, Texaco, Uke, and Star 67. The extension of the JAYDES era, part 2. Throughout 2022 and 2023, he dropped 4 whole projects. The first one, known as Heart Pacing, had a lot of plug and B with features such as Rio Vaz and Rich Amiri. The second one, Sativa, had no features and it was a very laid back album that had a lot of hints at weed usage. And the fourth one, Fat Christ, had a lot of yelling music with beats with a lot of distortion and heavy bass. This time of his life, he started picking up drugs such as weed and Xanax, and he would continue to use these until his arrest in 2024.
You have no.
The Mandy era. This is easily my favorite era from him. This era consists of him singing over acoustic electric guitar, just speaking about his mind, his problems, his drug problems, just what he's feeling. In this era, he would also use beats from popular musicians such as Kurt Cobain, Elliott Smith, Alex G, Lil P, Mac DeMarco, and Gigi Allen. He would also frequently make his own beats with his own guitar, and he would also collab with artists Wi-Fi Skeleton, R.I.P.
Diamond blunts, I'ma keep on rolling till they burn out, rolling till they burn out.
My best friend, the Yen era. This is easily his most experimental era, and he was going everywhere in this era in the subgenres of the underground. He would use beats from Zatru, Uke, Bleod, and 444 Jet. His songs can be categorized as experimental hip-hop, rage, ambient plug, and witch house. In this era, he was also heavily influenced by XXXTentacion, as you can tell from the song. The Girly Punk album. This is an odd one. It was a project that was dropped on a burner account called Girly Punk. 2 days later, it was deleted and to be never uploaded by him again. The only reason that this was found is that JAYDES posted Girly Punk on his story. He didn't post the album, he just posted the word Girly Punk. So people just assumed that it was music-wise and they searched it up and they found it. It has since been archived on many accounts. This album blended together so much. It had club beats, punk rock, plug and B, and hip. Bipolar era. This one is definitely one of the weirdest ones, but it's some of the best music he's ever made. During this era, he would explore his mental issues since he was diagnosed with BPD as a young kid, and he spoke at his feelings about the issues he was having in his life dealing with this problem. He would also go frequently on live on Instagram and play upcoming songs for the EP, but the way he was played was so weird. He would be in a black room just smoking, and then he would have the song playing in a far, far distance where you could barely hear it.
In the first place, if you do your thing, I'll do my thing. So much pull, I ain't need a ring.
Don't tell me. The Lord era. This was kind of his downfall mentally. During this era, he would abuse Xanax and cocaine so much to the point where he got arrested for it. Even in this era of music, you can tell it was poorly made because it's very slow-paced and sluggish with a bad mix. Even in the songs, he hits at heavy drug use. In his song Coke, he says, which is hinting that he has drug issues with cocaine. Also, the PFP on the account is a Xanax. The big one. This album shifted the fan base so unbelievably hard. Before this, on his main account JAYDES, he was dropping plug and B music, which is singing, like all of that. And then he switched right to rock with a brand new project. It had emo rock, punk rock, Midwest, and even heavy metal on the album. During this project, he would take instrumentals from Blink-182 frequently, with 4 songs on the album having a Blink-182 instrumental. JAYDES is currently in a band with unknown members besides his drummer Racer.
You look so good that I'm finally shaking. I was so nervous, my stomach was aching, and I was supposed to text you that I got here, but my fucking phone is constantly breaking.
Panic. Halloween 2024. This was the project that came out right before he went to jail. During this, he was influenced by so many substances known as ketamine, crack, weed, and a lot of alcohol. He was also influenced by many artists known as Gigi Allen, Alex G, and Cannibal Corpse while he was making this. Shortly after this, on November 14th, he was arrested for attempted murder.
Don't you really wanna see me go? Fuck it, there's no reason to stay. I'm putting up my scar until I know.
Nunya/On the Run era. This is easily his most demented and twisted era. In this short time that he was on the run for about 10 days, he was making music on his phone on BandLab, which makes it all super low quality. Another factor to keep in mind, he was on heavy drugs. Like, he wasn't taking his medication for his mental disabilities. He was also abusing ketamine and crack, which in my opinion, you shouldn't do that. The jail era. JAYDES was locked up on January 24, 2025, and he was set to be released October 25th, 2025. For his time in jail, a lot of music was leaked, but you put music in quotation marks because a lot of it was AI, which was something that was never ever considered until it came out that the guy that was making the songs, that they were AI. Throughout the year, specifically March all the way to September, over 110 AI songs were made by people known as Grim and Vale. They would go into the Discord server of JAYDES and they would say, hey, I have leaks, do you guys want to buy them? And people would be like, yeah, because they didn't know that you can make AI JAYDES. So he made over $2,000 off of selling fake AI songs. While JAYDES was in jail, he also got assaulted, which broke his jaw.
Please don't come from me, I'll let go for you. Let's go, please don't want fight, please don't fight shy.
The current era / the digital rockstar era. He's currently out of jail and he needs to attend a medical center with frequent checkups on his mental health. He's completely sober as well, and he dropped the project after getting released that was brimmed up with completely new music. He's also currently doing shows every single month, as his last one was in May.
I need your attention.